Hey guys, it's Dr. Sloan from the farm again. Mia, my lovely assistant, is joining us once again. We're going to go over flexion pattern this week. So last week you saw extension. So flexion is going to build right off extension. It's exactly the same thing, just now going forward. So if you recall with the extension, let's go in arms up, bend backwards for me. We're going to want to look for this beautiful arc, load sharing throughout the spine, come back up. So each part of the spine is extending in this nice consistent pattern. There's not one area being hinged upon or one area doing too much of the work. Okay, so flexion is exactly the same thing. So let's bend forward, touch your toes. He's got a beautiful flexion pattern. All right, so let's steer you right here for me. She's got a little flatness through here, but it's for the most part really nice. And most gymnasts can't touch their toes, so you wouldn't think that this may be a problem, but for some people it is. So as we bend forward, we want to see a nice consistent curve or bowing throughout the spine, just like an extension. Something that you want to look for is an interruption in that. So you could think maybe a flat spot, like Mia's got a little bit of flat right here, but not terrible. So Mia has a hard time doing this incorrectly, so we're going to try. So try to flatten this out a little bit right here for me. Best we can do with Mia because she's so good at this. All right, so she's a little bit flat through here. Something that you're going to want to see or look for is a flattening out here, almost like a tabletop position, and then a hyperflexion in the rest of the spine. Because if you think that you have to be able to reach your toes, you're going to need to get there somehow. So if you're not bending through here, you're going to hyperflex through here. So think about rounding this out for me, Mia. There you go. And she's just good at it, so it's hard for her to do it incorrectly. As soon as you see it incorrect, you'll know. It'll be pretty obvious that this will be very, very flat, and it's almost like a hump or just an excess curve right here. Okay, so go ahead and stand back up. So that gives you a little insight if you're sharing the load within the lumbar spine or throughout the whole spine correctly in a flex position. You can imagine gymnastics were flexed a lot, right? A lot of pike stretches, any sort of flip or rotation a lot of times will be in this rounded position. So you want to be able to distribute that load safely. Okay, so you can do this with your gymnasts. Just have them line up, bend forward, touch their toes, stand back from the side, look at how they're flexing throughout their entire spine. If you see any areas of, like, I call them hiccups or disruptions or hinges, find a professional in your area. We do that all the time here at the farm. Stick around for another minute or so, and we're going to give away the shirt from the last week. We did a drawing with that, okay? All right, see you guys next week.